Chapter 1. The Mortgage Mystery Unveiled. Ever wondered what's the real deal with mortgages? Why do they seem so complex? Let's dive right in to unravel this mortgage mystery. Mortgages, in their simplest form, are loans that help you buy a home. But instead of paying the full price upfront, you make a down payment and borrow the rest. The house then serves as collateral for the loan. Sounds straightforward, right? But the reality is, mortgages come with their own set of terms and conditions. That can sometimes feel like you're reading a foreign language. Let's decode some of these terms together. When it comes to mortgages, the principal is the amount you borrow to buy your home. Then there's the interest, which is what you pay to the lender for borrowing that money. Together, they make up the bulk of your monthly mortgage payment. But wait, there's more. You'll also hear about terms like fixed rate and adjustable rate. A fixed rate mortgage means your interest rate stays the same for the life of the loan, making your payments predictable. On the other hand, an adjustable rate mortgage has an interest rate that can change over time, which means your payments could go up or down. And then there's the term of your mortgage, typically 15, 20, or 30 years. This is the duration over which you'll pay back your loan. A longer term means lower monthly payments, but more interest paid over time. A shorter term means higher monthly payments, but less interest paid overall. It's easy to see why mortgages can feel overwhelming. They're packed with jargon and numbers that can make your head spin. But remember, mortgages are not designed to confuse you. They're tools designed to help you achieve your dream of homeownership. And like any tool, they work best when you understand how to use them. So, let's strip away the fear, confusion, and complexity. Let's turn what seems like a mortgage maze into a clear, comprehensible roadmap. Mortgages can seem like a maze, but with understanding, it becomes a roadmap to your dream home. Chapter 2. Budgeting and Planning for Homeownership. What does it really cost to own a home? Let's unwrap the financial realities. When it comes to homeownership, one thing is certain. It's not just about the sticker price. The real cost is a complex equation of mortgage payments, taxes, insurance, and maintenance. And let's not forget the down payment. It's a hefty sum you need to save before you even think about house hunting. But don't let these numbers intimidate you. With proper budgeting and financial planning, these figures transform from scary monsters into manageable milestones. First, let's talk about budgeting. It's more than just a fancy way of saying saving money. It's about understanding your income and expenses and figuring out how much you can comfortably afford to put towards your future home each month. It's about making conscious decisions, prioritizing your spending, and maybe even cutting back on those daily latte runs. Now, on to saving for a down payment. It might seem like a monumental task, but remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Start small, and as you get comfortable with your savings plan, gradually increase your contributions. Before you know it, you'll have a tidy sum ready to invest in your dream home. And then there are your credit score and income stability. Lenders look at these as indicators of your ability to repay your loan. A good credit score can open doors to better interest rates. And a stable income assures lenders that you've got a regular cash flow to cover your mortgage payments. Remember, homeownership is a journey, not a sprint. It takes time, patience, and a whole lot of planning. But the payoff? That's a place you can truly call home. So, start by setting a budget, saving for that down payment, and ensuring your credit score and income are in good shape. Think of these as the building blocks of your homeownership journey. planning and budgeting are your first steps towards securing the dream home. Chapter 3. Choosing the right mortgage. Is there a perfect mortgage? How do you choose the one that fits you like a glove? Let's dive into the world of mortgages, where one size definitely does not fit all. First, let's get to know the players. There are fixed-rate mortgages, adjustable-rate mortgages, interest-only mortgages, and more. Each one comes with its own set of pros and cons. Fixed-rate mortgages, for instance, offer predictable payments. With a fixed interest rate, you'll know exactly what your mortgage payment will be each month for the entire term of the loan. This makes budgeting a breeze. But remember, the convenience of predictability comes at a price. Fixed-rate mortgages typically have higher interest rates than adjustable-rate mortgages. Adjustable-rate mortgages, or ARMs, start with a lower interest rate than fixed-rate mortgages. This means lower initial monthly payments. However, after a certain period, the interest rate can change based on market conditions. This could lead to higher or lower payments in the future. Then there are interest-only mortgages. These loans allow you to pay only the interest for a certain period, typically 5 to 10 years. This can make your initial payments more affordable, but once the interest-only period ends, your payments will increase significantly as you start to pay off the principal. So, how do you choose the right mortgage? Well, it's all about understanding your financial situation and your long-term goals. If you're planning to stay in your home for a long time and you prefer stability, a fixed-rate mortgage might be the way to go. If you're comfortable with some uncertainty and plan to refinance or sell your home before the rate adjusts, an adjustable-rate mortgage could work for you. Choosing the right mortgage is more than just comparing interest rates. It's about considering the total cost over time, understanding the terms, and being honest about your financial situation and tolerance for risk. Remember, a mortgage is a long-term commitment. It's not just about getting into a home. It's about staying there comfortably for years to come. Choosing the right mortgage is like choosing the right home. It needs to fit your needs. Chapter 4. The dark side of mortgages. Are there pitfalls in the path to homeownership? Let's shine a light on them. Every rose has its thorn, and mortgages are no exception. While they can be a stepping stone to owning your dream home, there are also risks and challenges to consider. Let's delve into some of them. High interest rates can be a major challenge. While they might seem manageable at first glance, over the long term, they can add up to a significant amount. Imagine paying almost double the price of your home over the course of 30 years. That's the power of interest. Then there's the risk of foreclosure. It's the nightmare scenario no home buyer wants to face. If you can't keep up with your mortgage payments, the lender has the right to take your home. This can happen for a variety of reasons: job loss, unexpected medical bills, or simply biting off more than you can chew with your mortgage. Another challenge is the possibility of ending up with an underwater mortgage. This is when you owe more on your home than it's actually worth. If property values in your area drop and you need to sell your home, you could end up owing money even after the sale. It's like being stuck in financial quicksand. Now, this might sound intimidating, but remember, knowledge is power. By understanding these risks, you can make informed decisions and take steps to mitigate them. Choose a mortgage with an affordable interest rate. Make sure you have an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses. And don't rush into buying a home in an overpriced market. Homeownership is a journey. It's not always smooth sailing, and there might be storms along the way. But by navigating with caution and understanding the potential pitfalls, you can chart a course towards your dream home. Being aware of the dark side of mortgages helps you navigate the path to homeownership with caution. Chapter 5: Success Stories and Motivation. Ready for some inspiration? Let's hear from those who've mastered the mortgage maze. First up, meet John. He was an average earner, working a 9-to-5 job. Yet he managed to pay off his 30-year mortgage in just 20 years. How did he do it? He stayed committed to his budget, made a few sacrifices, and used any extra income to make additional mortgage payments. His secret weapon? Discipline and a crystal-clear financial plan. Next, we have Marie. She was a single mother with a tight budget, but she never let that deter her from her dream of owning a home. She saved diligently for her down payment, took advantage of a first-time homebuyer program, and negotiated her mortgage rate like a seasoned pro. Her advice? Don't let fear hold you back. Knowledge, she says, is power. And then there's Tom. He bought a fixer-upper, lived in it while he did the renovations, and then sold it at a profit. He then used this profit to pay down his mortgage on his next property. He's now sitting comfortably in a home with a mortgage that's significantly smaller than he'd ever imagined. His mantra? Patience and persistence. But it's not just about the success stories. It's about the journey. The late nights spent budgeting, the sacrifices made, the dreams held onto tightly. These are the stories of regular people, like you and me, who've navigated the mortgage maze and come out on the other side. What's the common thread in these stories? Motivation. A strong, unwavering resolve to own a home. It's not always easy, and there will be challenges along the way. But remember, the journey to homeownership is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires patience, discipline, and a dash of courage. So, keep your eyes on the prize. Stay motivated. Stay focused. And remember, every little bit counts. Extra payments here, a tighter budget there, it all adds up. With the right mindset and determination, you too can join the ranks of those who mastered the mortgage maze. Remember, every homeowner's journey is unique, but the destination is the same, a place to call home.